All that remains, all that you see is embers and ashes. Today, time scarf.
Her country house looks out over the valley where the spies live, and by habit, they return her gaze through binoculars. The space between them is green, irregular, with no obstacles other than a tall, leafy poplar whose leaves seem to tremble even when there is no wind. The spy's house is nothing like hers. It is a dirty grey that sometimes looks brown, L-shaped, and with very few windows. They observe her from the highest one, avoiding the poplar. They do not bother much with concealment. Neither does she. At times, she performs small plays or improvises animated dances to entertain them. She does not understand why they watch her with such attention, but just in case, she tries to make it worthwhile. She has started to iron her clothes, to put on makeup, to take out the bins. Everything matters. One day, she prepares a particularly comic scene full of slips, pratfalls, and a clown nose she found in a wardrobe. She believes it will be a sensation. Just as she is about to begin, she sees that one of the spies is missing. The one who always wore a checkered scarf. She cannot distinguish them well, but finds herself surprised by how empty the window feels without her. The distraction ruins her performance. She curses her name and blames her for the failure. The next day, determined to redeem herself, though without having rehearsed anything new, trusting that something will come of it, she takes her binoculars and looks for them. Now, 2 are missing. A work call returns her to her tasks, and she forgets about the spies for the rest of the day. Throughout the remainder of the week, the spies at the window continue to disappear, 1 each day, until none are left. The L-shaped house, without their figures, seems even browner, more uninhabited, more thing than house. On the day the window appears entirely empty, she notices a tremor in the air. From one of the poplar's branches hangs the checkered scarf of the first spy who disappeared. Then she thinks, it is not an invasion. It is courtesy. They must be looking for her. She leaves the binoculars on the table, puts on just enough layers, and goes out into the field. The damp grass soaks her ankles. The sky is a flat grey, without depth, as if painted onto a wall. The scarf hangs from a branch at the height of her outstretched arm. It still holds the warmth of another person. She decides to put it on. The L-shaped house receives her with the door ajar, as if it had been waiting for her for weeks. Inside, it smells of neatly folded clothes, old coffee, and dust. There is no one there. She climbs to the top floor, touching the walls with her hand, ensuring they are real. She finds the room she has seen so many times from her house. She looks out of the window. From there, her house looks like a model, too tidy, too exposed, as if she had lived all this time inside a display case. Then, in her own window, a figure raises a pair of binoculars. It is a woman, and she is watching her.
The fire is out. Remember, only embers and ashes remain.